I don't know whether current relationship with girlfriend is worth continuing. When we first met, everything clicked instantly. The connection felt natural, almost effortless. We met at a mutual friends gathering, and within moments of talking, it was as if the world faded away, leaving just the two of us in our bubble. We shared laughs, exchanged numbers, and started texting constantly. Conversations flowed seamlessly, there was never a dull moment. It didn't take long before we started going on dates, each one better than the last. She had this energy about her, lively, loving, and warm, that made me feel comfortable and valued. After about a month we made it official. That initial month felt like a dream. Our energy matched perfectly. We would text all day, call each other every night, and plan cute dates whenever we could find the time. Every interaction was filled with mutual admiration and affection. She seemed genuinely interested in me, and I couldn't get enough of her. The chemistry we shared was unlike anything I'd experienced in my past relationships. For the first time, I felt like I had found someone who truly understood and appreciated me for who I was. I was confident we were building something special. Fast forward 4 months and things feel different. Don't get me wrong, I still love her. She's an amazing person. She's kind-hearted, funny, and someone I can trust. She's the type of person who wouldn't hurt a fly and always tries to see the good in people. But over the last month, I've started noticing changes in her behavior. It's not just one thing, it's a combination of little things that have begun to pile up. For starters, her energy feels off. When we're apart and communicating through text or calls, it's like she's not fully present. Her replies are shorter, less engaging, and sometimes take hours to arrive. Gone are the late-night phone calls where we talk about everything and nothing for hours. These days, I'm lucky if she's up for a 5-minute conversation. I've tried to brush it off as us both being busy with school and life, but deep down I can't shake the feeling that something has shifted. When we're together in person, it's not much better. She's quieter than she used to be, often scrolling through TikTok or her phone instead of engaging in conversation. If I'm not actively steering the conversation, we end up sitting in silence. It's frustrating because I know she's capable of being lively and engaging. There are still moments when she'll surprise me with affection, like giving me long hugs or being clingy, but those moments feel less frequent now. It's confusing and I don't know what to make of it. Whenever I try to address it, she brushes it off. If I ask her why she's so quiet or distant, she says things like, "Nothing's wrong," or "I've just learned to be quiet from you." I'll admit, I'm not the most talkative person at times, but I've always made an effort to keep things lively between us. It feels like she's using my quieter moments as an excuse for her behavior, which doesn't sit right with me. It's almost like she's avoiding deeper conversations. Unless I'm talking about something funny or entertaining, it's hard to keep her engaged. Serious topics or heartfelt discussions seem to go nowhere, leaving me feeling like I'm talking to a wall. Another thing that's been bothering me is her lack of curiosity about me. I'm constantly asking her questions, trying to learn more about her and keep the conversation going. But she rarely reciprocates. It's like she has no interest in getting to know me on a deeper level. I've brought it up before and she just says, "I'm not much of a question person." While I'm trying to be understanding, it's hard not to feel frustrated. I'm an interesting person with plenty to share, but her lack of effort makes me feel unappreciated. I don't want to beg for her attention, but at the same time, I wish she'd show more interest. Then there are the red flags. They might seem minor to some, but they've been eating away at me. For instance, a couple of months ago, I found a comment she made in her group chat with her girlfriends. She joked about wanting to sit with all the fine seniors at a graduation party. Her friends are obsessed with the seniors at our school, so I'm guessing it was just part of the banter, but it didn't sit right with me. When I brought it up to a friend, they told me not to worry and that it's normal for girls to joke like that. Still, it's hard not to feel uneasy about it. Even if it was a joke, it made me question her loyalty. Another issue is her unresolved trauma from her ex. She was in a year-long relationship before me, and while she claims she has no feelings for him anymore, his impact on her lingers. During a minor argument last week, she broke down and said she felt like she was messing everything up, which reminded her of how her ex used to make her feel. I tried to comfort her and understand where she was coming from, but it's hard not to feel frustrated. If she's still dealing with insecurities from her past relationship, why did she jump into a new one? I've encouraged her to talk to a therapist or seek help, but it's disheartening to know that her ex's shadow still looms over us. Lastly, there's the issue of her ex's presence on social media. When we first started dating, I noticed she still followed him on all her accounts. It made me uncomfortable, so I asked her to unfollow him. She did, but the fact that I had to bring it up in the first place bothered me. Why keep someone from your past so accessible if you're trying to move forward with someone new? Despite all this, We've had amazing moments together. We rarely argue, and when things are good, they're really good. She said wonderful things about me and has shown me love in ways I've never experienced before. But the inconsistency and red flags are taking a toll on my mental health. I find myself constantly overthinking, worrying about whether she'll lose interest, get back with her ex, or find someone else. It's exhausting, and I don't know how much longer I can keep doing this. Letting go of someone I love would be incredibly hard, but I know I'm capable of it if that's what's best for me. I'm torn between trying to work things out and walking away for the sake of my own well-being. I don't want to give up on us, but I also don't want to stay in a relationship that's causing me this much stress and uncertainty. Thank you for listening the story to the end. If you enjoy our videos, so don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Have a good day, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please do it and hit the notification bell icon to stay updated with more shocking real-life stories happening around you.